sort of like.
What's up with you, big fag?
Oh man, thanks for having us on, man. You know, just in the place to be, man.
Hey man, I was glad to have y'all niggas back, you know.
Man.
Y'all niggas is some fan favorites and shit. Motherfuckers like y'all like a motherfucker.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. You know how we get down, we always come in with the bomb agenda for you. You know what I'm talking about? We always come in with our sponsors, niggas in the news, reader, listener, emails, and some good game for you. And you know that the show is always brought to you by Bossmack Streetwear. And you can see that I got on some Bossmack Streetwear right now. This is some PG shit right here, you know, oblation before penetration, you know what I'm talking about? We want a religious offering before we do anything, you know what I'm talking about? We are not thirsty out here. You understand me? And this is the company slogan. This is the company slogan. And bitch, relax. But this is really the company slogan. Can you dig it? Also, if you need some game cause you struggling with your bitch out there, holla at the Bossmack Topsoil, jump in the descriptions, DM me. You understand me? Y'all niggas don't be calling me all types of time in the night. You know what I'm saying? Leave a message, text me, and I'ma get back to you in the business hours. You understand me? After 9 a.m., you know what I'm talking about? I'ma call you. I'ma get at you. I'ma text you back. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna schedule that. And we gonna get you right. You understand me? We gonna give you the right things to say, the right way to carry yourself. I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know. The right incantations, the right words to say. Sometimes you might have to call her a bitch. You might have to say, bitch, shut the fuck up. It'll free you. It'll free your life. She'll look at you with new respect. She'll be like, wow, when did he learn how to do that? He never, oh my God, my pussy is wet now. I'm trying to tell you, check your bitch and expand your consciousness. Not unnecessarily though, you gotta do it on cue when it's supposed to happen. You don't just do it randomly, you do it when it's supposed to happen. All right. God bless y'all niggas, man. I'm happy to see y'all niggas up in here, man, you know.
Man, we got a place to be, man. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, man.
Man, with the state of things going on, we happy to be here, man.
Man.
It's all bad.
Man.
Tragic. Yeah, man.
Hey, man. Many niggas have died. When a war atmosphere, but we knew that. We knew it was a war type of atmosphere out here as we descend lower into whatever it is.
Debauchery.
You know, what can be said? Niggas in the news, niggas in the motherfucking news, and I wanna shout out the most obvious nigga in the news, Drakeo.
Mm-hmm.
Drakeo the ruler.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Stabbed in the neck at the Day in LA festival. If y'all remember, Tay F. Third was on the show a couple of episodes back. That nigga invited me to that shit like a motherfucker. I was like, man, you know, I thought it was in fucking Long Beach. I don't even know why it is Day in LA. I thought it was at the Queen Mary or some shit.
Oh, that shit was down at the Coliseum.
But when I realized where it was at in the motherfucking LA at the,
yeah,
bro,
yeah,
everybody,
all day,
Greater Los Angeles area,
everybody,
all day.
Niggas said they had a gangbang tailgate in the parking lot. Like they.
Oh, I mean, shit, LA, man. What you? I mean, shit. Nigga, yeah.
Come on, man.
Like,
come on, man. Any event in LA is gonna be a gangbang congregation. It's gonna be like a gangbang expo.
But I mean, like, yeah, I feel you.
Like they do in Africa, man. Back in the day when all the tribes pull up, the tribes had them dancers and all that to show who out there, man. So, you know,
Hey,
you out here.
that's real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Had the spears and all that. Who had the garb and all that, man. They out there repping
Straight tribalism.
Straight tribalism, man.
At its finest, man.
Shit, what? Yeah, what was it? What's the boy back in the day? I love being an old nigga. Threat.
Oh,
92, the LA Zoo.
The LA Zoo, yeah, man.
So we in 22, damn near.
Yep.
And it's the LA Zoo.
To the max.
To the max.
Okay, now Drakeo, you know, I could say, man, ever since he got out the pen, he been pissed off. You know what I'm saying? Every time I seen him, he was mad. He was upset. He was dissing niggas. He was checking niggas. He was on niggas' head. You fuck with his music?
No, not really.
To an extent, nah.
You know he mastered the art. You know, his flow is the art. It's the lingo of the nigga on lean.
Okay.
His flow is lean talk. His flow is lean talk exclusive.
Okay.
So if you don't fuck with lean, you can't even really understand his flow. His flow is like it's the, you know what I'm saying? It's lean flow.
It's screwed up.
It's lean flow. All the young niggas just they
can identify with it.
You know, with how they said the sheep know the shepherd, the voice of the shepherd.
Yeah.
They tap into that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, now that the nigga dead, I'll listen to his music.
Yeah, it's gonna make you listen to it now.
Yeah.
And then you'll start deciphering his lingo. See, that's what I think made him special, his creation of lingo. He created different lingo.
Yeah.
And everybody picked up on it and started using it too. All the youngins using it and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I used to trip off of what he say, mud walking. Walk.
Now that you said the lean situation, I kind of
started.
Yeah, they be slow with it and all that.
No. The mud walk is like I'm on lean, but I threw the hundreds. I threw a bunch of hundreds on the floor on the ground. So they used to do shit like go in Neiman Marcus and just throw down a whole bunch of hundreds on the floor, and then they mud walk it. They walk in the hundreds.
Some what's that? What was that? Coming to America, like they dropping down rose petals type shit.
Walk. You call it mud walking.
Whoa, that's wild.
Oh, okay.
They do it in Neiman Marcus, nigga. And then you know all his flows like was about having money. Like I'm crashing foreigns. You know, I don't even give a fuck. I crashed the foreign and got another one. You know what I'm saying? I'm sipping. You know, all day. I could afford lean all day, nigga. Y'all niggas can't. Jealous. Yeah. I got out the diamond tester. He the one that broke out the diamond tester vibe, nigga. I'm at the club with the diamond tester on, y'all niggas. Nigga, let's find out, nigga. What the fuck, nigga. He, you know what I'm saying?
That braggadocio kind of
to the max, bro. To the max. To the max. Yeah. Like clown, and then I liked how he's like. What made him tight to me is he was one of them niggas who just clowned you. He could just see all your flaws and just humiliate you. Like he was just humiliating different nigga. Nigga, you broke. Nigga, whoop just point. Just nigga, you got the same. Nigga, you wearing the same Mason Margielas all the time when he humiliate another rapper. Nigga, you using my lingo. Nigga, you don't wear them shoes twice. Nigga, what the fuck, broke ass niggas is scary. You got robbed, nigga. You bang your hood because they pressed you. He just
right.
Humiliate motherfuckers, man. Like he's specialist.
But is it to increase his Is it just rap or he meaning like?
He meaning it's in reality. It was reality for him. You know what? I feel like, you know what? With him, with Drakeo, I feel like, you know how we looking around at all these other rappers and we like, these niggas got these beefs on purpose and shit and saying shit and really they doing the shit that they saying in the records. They making records talking real shit about shit. And you know what I'm saying? That's what he was doing the whole time. At first he was into it with RJ. I
remember that.
And then he was accusing of RJ of stealing all this shit, and you know what I'm saying, like, cause he kind of came. He got a weird beginning because he kind of. I mean, I don't know exactly how he came up, but I know he kind of came. He made a name for himself with that I've been a joint. I've been a joint. It was a cut called Been a Joint or something, and Then I think Mustard did a remix or something and put RJ on it or some type of shit like that.
One. Yeah.
And that's where they beef kind of started.
Yeah.
But I think it was some shit where niggas should have been checking for Drakeo way before that type of shit. Right. And then he was, you know what I mean? Right. And I think that's where that friction came in there. I'm not sure. But I think that's where that little friction came in. And then he was into it with RJ for a long time, and then they squashed it.
Okay, because I really didn't trip on. I may have heard his music on accident or something. I wasn't really checking for him. I fuck with RJ, obviously.
See, all the youngins, it was just all the youth was fucking with Drakeo. All the youth.
I think that remix was Mr. Giddo, something like that.
Mr. Giddo.
Yeah, Mr. Giddo. Yeah,
Mr. Giddo. And the hook was I've been a joint. Yeah. The hook was been a joint. I've been a joint, but Mr. Giddo. Mr. Giddo.
Okay.
Mr. Giddo. Yeah. That shit was hard. Yeah. Yeah.
So that's what kind of messed me up too, though, is because, well, I don't want to say mess me up, but you know how they just all, you know, how once something like this pop off, everybody and their mama going fingers was pointing everywhere. And I was just tripping on. I was like, damn, didn't him and Mustard? And I thought,
Right.
But then it's LA though. You know, niggas be cool one day, and you know, it don't necessarily be the niggas you was fucking with. It's just wild. I was just.
But shit, the way you make him sound though, and you know.
But he was more. You know what though? He was more.
He sounded like a competitor.
He was coming to take their spot.
Yeah,
he was bringing more.
That's what it sounded like.
His whole swag was far superior, like this fashion and all that shit. Right. And they was fashion, bro. Them niggas was like really like, if you stop and look at his shit, I mean, he was like fat kind of, but he was fashion. Mm-hmm. Niggas was fashion. You know what I'm talking about? Right. And more than way superior to YG now. Superior. And then he just seemed like one of them niggas who was just up on everything. He just, you know, like the coolest nigga.
The way you describe him sound like an innovator.
Right.
Innovating shit. Yeah. Right. Him and his whole team, they crew. And then what happened? Now the way that they beef got going is because they killed the nigga from Family, I think, from Inglewood, I think, and that's what he went to jail for when he was fighting his case for the last 2-3 years.
Yeah,
and he beat that. I think 2 of his people went to jail for that though.
Yeah, I was locked up with him in 2017.
Okay, so while he was when you seen him, he was fighting that case in there.
Yeah, we was on the chain together at Compton Court.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and his crime was in my dorm.
Okay.
Yeah, so, I mean,
was they having problems in there? Or they was cool. Everybody.
It was pretty. You know, county's kind of watered down now. It ain't like it used to be. I mean, I haven't been in a while, thank God, but it's kind of. You know, kind of mild, and you know he was pretty laid back, and everybody pretty much
they knew who he was already.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he was kind of like, you know, kind of shielded from it. You know, he kind of had some little, you know, people that'll step out in front of that, and then at the same time, because of his street stat, the rap status, I don't say the street status, the rap status,
right?
It kind of like, made him exempt from a lot of shit. You know what I mean? He wasn't really on the chessboard like that. I didn't hear him like, calling no big shots in the dorm or nothing like that. You know what I mean?
He was just chilling.
Yeah, and when I was in the anger management class with him.
Okay.
He sat next to me in the anger management class. Cause you get reduced time if you go. You know what I mean?
Right.
Wasn't like we was in there with no unresolved issues and shit.
Right.
Niggas trying to get an early release.
Right.
But, when he was in there, he kind of was like that too. Because, we'd have to speak in there and he'd talk about some kind of way he get around to, the police see him in his $100,000 car and shit like that, just dropping little shit in there like, like you niggas ain't out there pushing no Benz, no 600 Benz, no S60s and shit like that. He'll throw in shit like, they see my jewelry and shit, they want to trip. And it's like, okay, my nigga, like,
Oh, makes sense.
Yeah.
But, when cuffed on the chain with him that time, he was real chill. Not no rah-rah, not no nigga blow your ear up. You got to talk to him, you know what I mean? It's real respectable, nice young man. But I never fuck with his music. Now I'm going to be forced to.
Yeah.
Especially, like, damn, because as soon as I seen it, I'm like, damn, I was locked up with that little young nigga, like, that little rap shit.
Man, that shit is off the chain right now, boy.
That little nigga, man, I liked him, man, but I swear on everything. If I ever met him, I was like, my thing, if I ever met that nigga, I was gonna be like, dude, why in the fuck is you so mad, nigga? I know you got beef, nigga. You too mad, bro. You gotta have the beef and calm down. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is every time I seen him, he was checking niggas on live. Man, y'all niggas is bitches, bitch ass motherfucker, scary as fuck. Woo, we just talking hella shit to niggas. I'm like, yeah.
That's how a nigga come out of jail though.
Shit.
That's
nigga, he stayed on that time though, like the whole time. Like y'all niggas is, man. I wish y'all niggas would, nigga. I'll keep the iron, nigga. I ain't worried about none of y'all niggas. Y'all niggas is hoes. You never catch me slipping, nigga. You don't see my background, nigga. See, I ain't stupid like y'all motherfuckers, showing y'all motherfuckers where I'm at. Yeah, I could be on live. You don't know where I'm at, nigga. Ain't none of y'all. Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're gonna be classic. His rants they gonna be classic. They gonna be classic.
Fuck with it. I gotta fuck with it.
Yeah, that's tragic.
Man, I seen that shit. I'm like, God damn. And then the order of the death was like.
Now let's examine that.
Happened.
Let's examine that. They say that when he went there, security would only let him bring in 15 motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
And then niggas say when YG came, he came with 100. You feel me?
100 niggas.
100 motherfuckers.
Wow.
And then he said motherfuckers snuck weapons in there. This was a Crip nigga. This was a Crip nigga. He was hot. He sounded valid. He was like, man, he was in the melee? He was in the melee. You know what I mean? So he said it was good vibes all day. Said they got there early and posted up. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So niggas took precautions kinda. Niggas was there early and said everything was cool until YG and them got there. And they people brought straight energy negative. And niggas just came in there and went straight to them and then and it just went up.
Instantly, yeah.
It just went up like you know what I'm saying? Now a lot of motherfuckers was like that was some penitentiary shit.
The stabbing, when I read about what happened, he got stabbed in the neck. Cause when I first saw it, I thought he got shot. I'm like, damn, this nigga got shot. But when I was like, he got stabbed. That was odd. Then he got stabbed in the neck. Being on the yard, I'm like, okay, that's some marksmanship right there.
Period.
And when I look further, Nobody else got stabbed or wounded. Just him.
Right.
So I don't want to.
That's like a hit, though. See,
I'm just saying, man. You know, a stabbing that's a different type of killing. And in a melee, nobody else got cut or poked, and this nigga get hit. I don't know how many times, but somebody knew where to go with that. That was a hit, G.
Now,
Wow.
all the Crips, the whole LA Crip car is fuck YG.
It makes sense. Look at the surrounding circumstances. 100 to 15. Special restrictions on your 15. A cap on your entourage. Your adversary got unlimited personnel. And they walk around the metal detector. They come in instantly. Don't waste no time. And start smashing on the opposition. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, in LA, that's gang banging, you know. We came to collide.
Snoop Dogg immediately left the premise.
You damn smart man.
That's my hell yeah. Shit.
Why? How you think he been here so long?
Man.
You don't get gray hair being no fool, man.
Nah, man.
I was surprised they went on and came in with just the 15.
Well, shit, I'm quite
They
sure
probably didn't know.
They probably didn't expect him to come up with
They didn't know
100 niggas.
YG then was gonna come with the 100. Okay, so it's like, see, that's just like a super.
Excuse me, but still, like
Now
15 and like I could understand 15 and you got some burners with you, got a couple of shooters with you. Then you know you could be comfortable. But 15 and you unarmed,
Right.
and you ain't really, you know, in the squabbing like that, you setting yourself up for failure. Because shit, a 15 on 15 could have still got tragic.
okay, now it seemed like the FBI is gonna get involved in this.
Why would you say that? I mean, shit, all agencies, to be honest, shit.
I mean, well, LAPD is involved,
Yeah, for sure.
but then they immediately gonna say this was like, that's already the conversation out there. Is this was like some penitentiary hit type shit? That's the conversation out there already. That's not us.
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's FBI level.
Yeah,
but
that's what I
Would it
said.
go to that level? I mean, because dude's so high profile, the level of wars that's gonna start.
But that's nigga shit though.
Yeah,
That's
ain't
for the
true, man.
locals.
That's,
You know what I mean?
they guns and guns. I mean, you know,
What
guns and drugs.
If they, you know, if the footage do show the knifing and they get the suspect, they are isolated down to just, you know, gang, like, you know, another gang incident.
Right.
Another rapper, gang, tragedy, you know, back to your regularly scheduled program.
Right.
Shit, for federal involvement, shit, you would.
That's when like the Rico.
It's like
and all
Rico,
that shit.
yeah.
Rico and all that shit.
Because I mean, look at what happened to the O Block niggas over there in Chicago with the FB with Duck when they killed Duck.
Well, the Chicago, the Gangsta Disciples, they got like a more intricate of a program out there. It's more like a hierarchy.
So they respecting that more.
Yeah, it's more organized.
So you don't think YG name attached to this won't bring that?
No, this like rap stuff.
And then the dynamics on what's happening, how this is playing out with the rhetoric. with them, and saying that, YG can't do this and that, and
now that is interesting. That
what they saying? He can't.
oh, they saying
no
YG
shows,
can't do shit in LA, nowhere around Southern California now.
Wow.
well, that just make good business for venue owners.
Yeah, because it's gonna be kind of hard to get any type of.
But that's the streets talking though, like.
Now the street wise,
That's the streets saying that.
yeah. I mean, but I'm sure even he know that. He a smart man.
But he might be like, fuck, I don't give a fuck.
I mean, shit, he gonna end up like the boy. And everybody who trying to protect him could end up like that too. So you gotta remember, these dudes gotta have they gotta hire security to move around and shit. That shit get expensive. And
It ain't coming in like that either. It ain't like he popping.
and the security detail don't have to secure you.
Right.
So
if it's hot, if it's that lit, when it's got to really be that much work.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And he ain't got no. I don't know if he got 6ix9ine money. Yeah. Where they could hire motherfuckers to risk their life for this nigga. Around the clock.
I was about to say that Secret Service like they protect the president. Nigga.
It seemed like niggas could go to his house.
Oh man.
Shit, which one?
Right.
I don't know. Do he have that much money?
I mean, shit, he got enough money to hide, I would think. He got enough money to at least position himself somewhere where it's a long driveway to get to him. I would think that. I would hope that.
You think this has something to do with the Slim 400?
I don't know.
It's mighty. It's a heck of a coincidence, though. It's coincidental like a motherfucker. But shit, time gonna tell.
That's for damn sure. Time will tell.
Cause that's like they ain't even had his funeral yet. You feel me? Like.
LA for you, man. LA just.
Well,
I'm not gonna just
I know YG
LA,
gonna come out for that too, though. Like, what that's gonna be like?
Well, I don't know about that one. I mean, and even in, yeah, that would be interesting. That'd be something to see.
Wow. They might do that on some private shit. Secret location, private.
I know he ain't getting buried at Inglewood Cemetery. That's not. That ain't where he gonna be. I mean, no, it's not a laughing matter, but it's hot right now.
Cause it seemed like
just as a precaution.
It seemed like shit just. I just felt the gear shift last night. Like, soon as I seen that, it seemed like I felt the gear shift. Like. Shit just shifted up into you know what I mean?
Yeah, we headed into a tumultuous next summer.
Yeah.
As it started to warm up, because it's hot right now.
Yeah, it's hot out right
now. So as it started to warm up, and shit, that sun is outside, it's gonna get colder and colder.
I think it's hot now. Niggas feel like they lost their champion out here, man. Like. You know what I'm saying? A few notable.
Yeah. I mean, and motherfuckers just be needing a reason. You know what I mean?
That too.
And it's a good
reason.
Yeah, to open up the season. Next year, I mean, over the next few months. And it's the end of December. Come to January, it's just going to get more and more chaotic. Now, the FBI involvement possibly because the Super Bowl is coming to LA in February.
Right. I didn't think about that one.
So I ain't even think about that.
In Inglewood.
Right, and it's in Inglewood.
I ain't even think about that shit, bro.
So they might want to get a lasso on that. Possibly. Wow. Or at least, some damage control. And then once the Super Bowl, take off and all the tourists is gone, let them niggas.
Let them go back there.
That's why I say next summer. Yeah. Next summer gonna be rough.
Yeah, buddy.
I mean, because
and the Super Bowl was what, the beginning of February? Yeah, that's damn near 30 days out. Ooh, just over 30 days. Yeah.
And it's like, I believe another rift has been caused. It's gonna be like Bloods and Crips gonna be it's gonna be an identifiable separation. Whereas like at first you was kind of getting a little bit of harmony. You starting to, motherfuckers are starting to like kind of peace treaty a little bit. You seen a lot of acceptance, a lot of, crossover, whether it was rap wise or just in the streets. And now with this, it's
not looking good.
It's a setback. It's gonna take us back to 1992. I believe that. I see that coming.
Now, what if another man down happened? What if a big man down happened?
Not what if. When?
Like somebody like YG, they got him. What do you think that would take this?
Damn sure ain't gonna be nothing.
That would keep it going up.
It's just gonna put some more gasoline on the
Or would that kill it off? Or would niggas be like, look, enough is enough, man. We got it, man.
I believe that'll kill it off. And it'll be beneficial for one side. Because he the only blood that's popping. Ain't nobody else really that's representing.
That's a matter of talent, though. It ain't like it's something stopping a B-Dog from rising to supremacy out here. You feel me? Like, that's a matter of talent. Like, if somebody come out with this dope, they're gonna rise. You think it's some type of limiting factors out there shit?
No, it's some talent. It's some talented B-Dogs out there, but it's still the gatekeepers in the industry that make the say so, that call the shots. You do have those gatekeepers.
I feel like it's a talent issue. Like, if somebody is tight, they gonna blow up regardless from wherever they at. Like, if a motherfucker, you feel me? Like, if somebody could come up with some good shit, like for instance, your boy Picasso right now, the Bomptons Finest Part 2 kind of like catching a little, it's catching a little vibration. Now I ain't saying it's gonna blow up. But it's starting to get a little momentum, and if he follow that up with some shit, he could possibly build up to. And, you know what I mean? So it's a matter of talent. I ain't heard nobody tight really like that, like super tight to where it's undeniable, where you just gotta go, oh shit, what the fuck is that, man? You got it, this.
Yeah, you got it.
Well, I mean, I like Picasso shit. I could see him. Like you said, gaining more momentum.
I was just making that. I was just using that as an example. The other niggas is popping too. Ruger and
oh yeah, them niggas is hard. But like I said, like it's that shit like cap you off. So like so take Snoop. I was just trying Snoop for an example.
Right.
He probably still would have been Snoop, but maybe just to us on the West Coast. Dre, being a gatekeeper in the industry, one of them, took him national, worldwide.
Okay,
so I'm
saying,
like,
who is a gatekeeper out here limiting some shit? Who's a gatekeeper for real out here, West Coast? Who's really a gatekeeper?
I can't. I don't want to be on here making myself a target. I ain't gonna say no name.
Okay. In my opinion, I haven't really seen no gatekeeper really. Except for Dre. Dre kind of let Kendrick in there. And YG, he kind of got in there through Young Jeezy. That's who got him his deal.
So that fit my example to what I'm saying. Like,
But I don't even know if Dre could do it no more.
yeah, Dre.
Hell yeah, Dre can do it.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, because
It would have to be a talent with like Kendrick was brought to,
Right,
that
right,
was
right.
existed before Dre.
Right.
no. We ain't listening to Kendrick acapella.
Bro, Kendrick was Kendrick before Dre.
That's fine and dandy.
And he was people he had a fan, he had a following.
Oh yeah, for sure. With Section 80 and all that.
That's fine and dandy.
But Dre took him to out the park, but he was Kendrick before that.
That's fine.
Now the point I'm trying to make is the talent has to be there for you to gatekeep.
Yeah,
You can't gatekeep
That's what I'm saying.
and it's
Like,
not talented.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of talented motherfuckers out there. Jeezy gave YG an endorsement. Dre put Kendrick on a Dre beat.
Right.
That's gonna make anybody talented. That'll make me talented.
But Kendrick already had Section 8
Section 80.
out there before ever going to Dre.
So
So he was already,
No, that's undeniable. Yeah.
you feel me?
So-
Now the point I'm trying to make is a nigga have to be it has to be like when YG was coming through, it was a talent. You knew when the Toot in the Booty was coming through. Was you out when he?
nah, I was in there.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
I
was
know.
here for.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tootin' and Booty came through. You knew that YG when you saw him. You was like, "What the fuck? This nigga got something. This nigga got something."
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? TF Third had something, but he fucked up his business relationships with motherfuckers, or he would have probably blew up too. I think. You know what I'm saying? Because they was coming through at the same time with the same type. I'm just trying to point out the gatekeeping type of thing.
Right.
Now, it still got to be some talent. So it just ain't no.
I agree. So just imagine like this. Just imagine if Dre did a beat for my nigga Hitter J.
Right.
Hitter J talented. He work hard. He out there. He got a following.
I don't know.
You don't think he talented?
I think he talented,
You don't think he?
but
got
I
a
don't know
following?
if he separated himself from the pack. So see, like, let me give you an example. Like Greedo, 03 Greedo. You fuck with him?
Nah, he whacked to me. That nigga's terrible.
Yeah.
To me, he separated himself from the pack. I knew that from the gate.
Yeah.
I listened to him and I was like, he's better than these other niggas.
I couldn't get into that.
But I'm just telling you, I identified that like early,
Right.
like I was like, oh, this nigga right here,
Right.
this nigga right here, and if you go holler at the homies, I was like, man, what the fuck is y'all not utilizing this nigga right here? You feel me?
So how his talent don't take him national?
Who?
03 Greedo.
It did.
Yeah, he's national.
He's popping.
Niggas in Chicago ain't heard of 03 Greedo.
Greedo popping.
Niggas in that's what I'm saying. Like I can go places and ain't nobody heard of 03 Greedo.
Well,
I can go places and motherfuckers heard of YG
well,
in
yeah.
obscure places.
Well, you know what? YG is more popping than 03 Greedo.
and that's what I'm saying. Like them endorsements, Kendrick coming through a gatekeeper.
But see,
You gonna bubble more
but
than that'll take you further than your perceived talent.
But see, a nigga like 03 Greedo had he had weird circumstances. He he demonstrated unusual talent. Like what we talking about, like, oh shit, this nigga tight right here, right? He ain't on nobody. An endorsement is gonna take him over the top. Somebody need to get him. And when they reached to go get him, he got cracked for having crystal in Texas. So he caught a crystal case and had a gun. I think he had like a couple of pounds or some shit, a couple of keys of that, and he got like sentenced to like 20 years or some shit. But he caught the case while he was on a blow up, and then he bailed out and signed the deal. So he was limited in the way. Right, he had weird circumstances.
I dig that with a little spoon.
Okay.
But a true gatekeeper,
it would have blew out the waters.
Somebody that got the access and power like a Suge.
If it would have been Dre, it would have been more. It would have been more impactful.
Like a Suge Knight went and plucked Tupac out of prison, rape charges. Did nobody go pluck 03 Greedo? Suge seen the talent in Tupac and was like, "Come on."
Interscope did that and back Suge.
Okay, but still gatekeeper.
Right.
That's
I
my
get
example.
it. I get it. I get it. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. All right. Now, so you feel like the worst is yet to come on this with the Drakeo thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hate to say it, but yeah.
Yeah, this a snowflake on the iceberg.
Yeah, it's coming.
All right. Let's continue on into some more happier conversations.
Okay, let's go.
Y'all seen the Jake Paul?
Man, I thought you said happy. Niggas ain't happy about that.
Man, listen.
Okay. Before you condemn the situation,
First of all, let me say this, man.
All right.
All these organized sports nowadays, man, rigged, killer. Rigged, man. Ain't nothing. All this, man, ain't, man. It was already written before it even popped off, man.
I feel that, and I watched it over and over because I was like, but I can't see
him taking the deal on. I'm gonna go ahead and let him put me down. Man, look, man.
I'm gonna let this nigga concuss me with my booty in the air. Did you see my caption? Jim took the picture. It was like, caption this. You see what I wrote? Wake your bitch ass up, Lucky Charms. I like my fish wet and squirming. Nigga, ain't no amount.
Hey, I mean, nigga, that's coming from real nigga. Ain't no amount, but see, these niggas nowadays, boy, they be underwater, man. Shit.
Are you sure?
For the bag.
Are you sure? You say no amount, but you could be in a situation where you gotta do this.
My dignity, man. I gotta go out in public. I'm not about to accept this money to.
Gonna go ahead and put it. You gonna go ahead and slide him on his wallet and then turn around and look at the motherfuckers like, well, I tried to honor the deal.
I'm gonna do an Iron Mickey. I'll bet on myself.
Okay, so first of all,
like that, huh?
So first of all, the
blue.
The nigga that's talking is a nigga that then been to the penitentiary multiple times, faced all type of hardship and adversity, stood up to it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Let's say a soft man with a lot of problems.
Now he
in a situation where a bag is offered to him, and he got a bag is offered. You can make X amount of money if you do this or that. Now you in this type of situation in your life.
Now, if
is you gonna make this look good, or is you gonna?
Now you talking about like
I'm just talking about character, like because you basing your decision off of yourself and your character. So I'm just trying to get you to understand that this flawed humans out here, weak motherfucker. Even if he look tough, even if he looking tough and talk tough,
I dig that.
He could have took a deal.
I dig that. Now,
okay.
we got to talk how to deal with structure.
Right.
So, if Big Jim Calissimo and his people pull up and make me an offer I can't refuse, I'm getting knocked out.
Right. What's the benefits? Is that where you going with it?
I mean, no.
Nah, nigga, they make you that offer you can't refuse. Nigga, like, nigga,
you know what I'm saying?
it's no
The
negotiation.
mafioso.
It's no negotiation.
They
Like,
come
yeah,
tell me.
And we gonna pay you.
Yeah, nigga, but just take a dive.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
And this money is for, to help ease the pain at night.
Matter of fact, here's the M right now.
Right.
Yeah.
To set the tone of the seriousness.
Right. And your family will be safe.
And then after, we're going to give you this.
Right.
Yeah. I'm going down.
Right.
Only under them circumstances.
Under them circumstances.
Under them circumstances.
Offered you can't refuse.
Threat.
Offered you can't
and
refuse.
this is me talking now. And it ain't because I'm no punk, right? I just don't need them type of problems.
It ain't like I'm in a hell of a career of
You
this.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm just like, even if I am, after this give me something to think. I'm thinking about the afterlife and after retirement. So I need to start planning, And with this on the table,
under them conditions, it
So-
has to be threatening conditions.
Yeah,
So
but-
you feel like it was threatening conditions.
now,
Nah.
I mean, because betting is big.
Right.
Betting is intertwined.
Oh, well, yeah.
In
Yeah.
the
It
sports
was
world
gambling
now.
on this.
What?
Nigga, you could
Nigga,
bet on everything.
you can gamble. You can bet how many rounds, how many
my
punches
God.
was thrown in the first round by each
What
cat.
is it? FanDuel?
I didn't know they was taking gambling.
DraftKings, yeah.
I didn't know they was taking gambling serious. I hate to sound weird and shit.
Man, you
What?
can bet,
Man, you
yeah.
can bet per round how many punches, how many
On the comedy fights?
Gee,
Man,
on
just on the
anything.
comedy fights. Man, you can
It ain't no comedy. It's money.
Man.
It's money
Exactly.
being spent, bro.
You feel
Broken.
yeah.
Man, nigga, they got a DraftKings bar in the Staples Center.
Oh, you could.
Come on, man.
You could sit at the kiosk and drink and bet that LeBron had 23 by the third quarter. That the
Wait a
Lakers
minute.
win by 7.
Wait. Oh, because it's on internet.
The
The gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
legal.
Yeah.
It's internet gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you
it's
do?
here.
I didn't even know that, bro.
Gonna go straight to your account.
Nigga,
You win, or it's coming out your
So you
account.
can
You lose.
sit right there.
Man, let me tell you something. The NFL and Steve Mariucci just did a gambling safe commercial.
Right.
The NFL
Gamble
and some
responsibly.
gamble responsibly.
Gamble responsibly. And don't drink and drive. After you lost all that money.
So when you thought that play was fishy, when you thought it was weird, yeah.
Man, just look at the Lakers, man. How you gonna have? Well, even no, I ain't gonna do that. So I'm gonna have some. I'm a Laker fan, man, and I'm a diehard Laker fan. But at the same time, though, I'm gonna have some of my fellow Laker fans kind of mad at me. But dude, you put together a conglomerate such as so, and the top notch players on the team, them damn near been injured half of the season thus far. Even though a lot of people gonna say, well, them niggas, okay, but they are professional athletes who condition their bodies to withstand. I know Father Time will creep up on you now. Don't get it twisted.
man.
I know about
Talking
all
about
that.
human beings, man.
Yeah,
Talking about human
yeah,
beings. This is their
yeah,
job and
yeah.
shit.
So I'm saying I'm getting to this part to now where they body talking to them to the point where they gonna damn near get off or they can't refuse. Like, we already know you fucked off, nigga, So just go ahead and just be mediocre with this. Go on, thank them, and just go on the ride the rest of your little contract.
But
I just call it a day, man.
But you know what though, man?
I don't trust the sports no more.
I
Man.
be feeling like sometimes like motherfuckers like LeBron and them be like they master the art of bullshitting through the season and kind of get
This is a job, man.
close
Like
to
a
this.
motherfucker doing the
they,
job.
They get close to the playoffs and then they start getting
turning
back
it
into
on.
shape and
Right.
getting the vibes back. But through the years, just like the ups and downs of
Well,
life.
that's-
I'm
that's-
feeling shitty today. My wife, I was arguing with my wife, my kids. This motherfucker, I gotta whoop his ass.
Well, that's
And then I gotta go play the Pistons tonight, and these niggas want to kill me.
And that works in the old man's favor because the old man ain't finna come out swinging You know what I mean? In the beginning rounds, or at the beginning of the season, and when it comes to basketball type thing, he gonna save all that shit because he ain't got too much left in the tank now. He gonna save it to the end of the season type shit and start turning it up.
That's why I think That's why I think you get these bullshit injuries.
Yeah, I can agree with you on that.
Like 2 weeks off, really type shit.
Yeah, I can agree with you with
that. Shit, my nigga. Well, I'm gonna just go for LeBron. Shit, how long he been in the league? He been in the postseason every year.
Yeah. Right.
He played more than the average game.
Right.
And he got a greater responsibility.
Right.
So he in the latter years of his career, you kind of expect this stuff to start, piling up on him.
Yeah, that some of them gauges
mastered the art of bullshit, man. He mastered the art of it.
What is that thing Kawhi Leonard do? Where he don't play he got it in his contract where he don't play some games so he can rest up for the playoffs.
Oh, some sort of clause?
I forgot what they call that shit, but to me, LeBron and them other niggas, they do the same thing. It's kind of that same type of process where they don't play certain nights, certain games, or don't risk injury against low budget teams and shit.
Bro, so hey man, and I know some teams is probably be on his head, be like, hey man, all right. Yeah, man, like I said, man, niggas master the art of bullshit, man.
Hey man, shit, nigga, your body start talking to you though. You're gonna come up with something to make it happen, so you can come at the end and finish and shine as best as possible. But running up and down the court with them youngsters, boy, shit. Gone and it's a young man sport, man.
82 games.
It's a young man sport. It ain't
see them little cities be depending on that when the Lakers come through, like. Feel me?
Oh yeah, for some little get them some little spunk and shit.
And,
so they can get
LeBron don't play. Niggas be like fucked up and shit.
Yeah, though, like I want to see this nigga on the court.
Man,
yeah.
That shit crazy.
No. Shit, they protecting the quarterbacks and shit. It's just old ass quarterbacks like Brady, who, one of the greats to ever do it. They coming up with all these little rules so you can't crack him, and you know what I mean? They trying to preserve.
How that nigga looking? I ain't even been paying attention to him. How he looking, Brady, this season right now?
Like he finna win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he right there.
I heard a recording from what's the boy from the NFL?
Goodall, Roger
Goodell.
Yeah, Goodell, yeah.
He said basically they gonna make it to where Tom Brady is their guy. He gonna go down in history with
as the greatest of all time.
If he come to LA to do a Super Bowl, man, it's gonna be super off the chain.
Oh, for sure,
ridiculous.
More the reason why
Tampa Bay going.
Yeah, for sure.
It's already set up like that. Whether they win or lose, Tom Brady gonna be there.
Tampa Bay and the Rams. Is that possible?
They didn't already made it to where that's expected. That's
If the Rams go to the Super Bowl, that would be good for the NFL.
It would be. I think so, and
but they would have to beat Tampa Bay to go to the Super Bowl.
Right. I believe.
So if they had the NFC Championship at the fucking that would be lit.
That'd be like the pre-Super Bowl.
That'll help pay for the stadium.
For sure. For sure.
You been up in there yet? You been to a game? I gotta go check it out.
I ain't been up in there
yet.
The
homie invited me. I couldn't even go.
I heard they got like tours of that motherfucker. Like you can sign up and it just you just have a straight tour. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm like, shit, that motherfucker got to be player. Well, shit, I know it's player. Them billions they done spent to build that motherfucker shit right there in the heart of Inglewood. And then they about to build the Clippers getting they shit in El Segundo. Yeah. Right down the street. They finna shut down shit over that way, man. They got too much money floating around there for.
Imagine how the Super Bowl is gonna affect Fed.
Oh my God. Well,
they can just move the track. Is it?
Yeah. Because Century is track
too, right?
Well, I don't know about down since they got the stadium up now. They might have cracked down, but they might turn ahead. They might turn their head.
Not so much. Century ain't. Long Beach Boulevard is cracking.
They be in the casino too, though, don't they? They be up.
Yeah,
yeah, but that's more of an intricate play. You know, when it comes to the pimping, you know what I'm saying? You got to be more sophisticated. I know the word, but you got to be more sophisticated.
I like the way you said it, nigga.
You know what I mean?
I like the way you said it, nigga. I wasn't correcting you, nigga. I was like,
You got to be more sophisticated, man, to get away with shit like that. That ain't for the faint of players, man. You got to.
The average hoe ain't up in the.
Your pimping got to be astronomical. Your pimping got to be astronomical, and your bitch got to understand my pimping is beyond the stratosphere, bitch. Just run with the program and watch it all work out lovely for us.
Okay. Fig is gonna be up for the Super Bowl.
Fig is the new strip club, man.
Yeah, Fig is.
Okay, man. Explain this dynamics. All the black strip clubs closed. How is that? What does that mean? How is that possible, bro?
Well, let me. I'm gonna let it. Okay. So, if you know, all the strip clubs and mainly was like, I don't want to say mainly, but the ones like the First King, the Barbecue, Stars, you know, that was in the Gardena area, and I was told that all three of those spots was owned by one owner, or maybe two. You know what I mean? It was some white couple, or I don't even know if they were a couple, but basically they owned it all, and they were up there in age. So I don't know if they kicked the bucket, and therefore nobody else took over the leases or whatever. Short story even short. No more of them. So that's when the Ace of Diamonds and all that kicked in, when niggas was going downtown, catching the little brawls, doing their thing, when they was, you know, getting the little spots, a little bigger joints, but they wasn't getting ass off naked like they wasn't.
Ace of Diamonds, man, that was just like
But that was the beginning to the end of the Stars and shit, because the main bitches that was in Stars and all them, they would stop going to the Stars and going down there and clocking what they would make all week at Stars, probably do that shit the night and some. So they just like, fuck Stars now. Fuck the Barbecue.
Barbecue's got like a little training. Stars, the Barbary was the training ground for Stars. Stars was training ground for AOD.
And what was that across the street? The First King?
It was like an atmosphere of niggas with.
It was a club.
It was some baller. It was a complete baller experience.
Right. It was.
I done been in there.
It was that Atlanta Miami feel
with Cardi B and Amber Rose. Up in there.
That's what I'm saying.
About.
That's what I'm saying.
Your section is, nigga, the table is 5-7 racks for the section.
But I'm saying,
and you can't be in there unless you stand.
So now listen.
And the bitches is all.
So now listen up. So now you seen the beginning of that, which was the end of the Stars, the Barbecues, the First King, and I don't even know if King Henry's still open. You know what I'm saying? But
that's a done deal.
Yeah, you seen the end of all of those because, and then, you know, Ace of Diamonds kicked in. So then, boom.
But what about Sam's?
Sam's is still popping. They still popping.
But
Sam's is catered towards
Hispanic
and then the work, and then I want to say, you know, the white folks and some.
So Sam's in the library is still popping in the OC, the library. In the
I don't know anything about
the library is a company. They got. They got franchises.
Like that.
They got
Rhino,
one in Marino
like
Valley.
that Rhino,
like
Spearmint Rhino.
So the interior LA black clubs all closed and all the hoes on Fig.
I mean, now he can speak on that a little bit more.
All the females you would have went to the Barbary Coast or Stars to see, they on Fig now. Fig look like the strip club.
And it's up.
Some in high-end fashion, some looking like traditional.
Oh, you got, it's a plethora.
Yeah.
You go down there and take your pick, man. You got, if you into stuff like that, but, just being complimentary of the hoes, it's some nice looking bitches down there, I can't even lie.
I seen some bad bitches out there walking. Man. I was like, wow.
It is, man. Some bad young bitches out there. Then you got some ones that's kind of like, they could use a little scrubbing or whatever. But for the most part, you can see all the twerking and the dancing they was doing on the stage. They doing it on Fig.
Right there on the corner.
And if you don't mind, it's kind of, it's cool because as high as gas is, that would have been the ones you was throwing out anyway.
It's entertaining.
What shit, why not drive past and see some ass on the way to work? You know
what I'm saying? Why not?
How you feel about the atmosphere in LA, man? I mean, besides the Drakeo shit and all that shit, can you,
dreary.
Yeah, it's real dreary. Yeah, because it's like
it's like a dark chemical cloud over the city right now, just dripping acid rain, corrupting everybody.
I feel like it's an evil time, man. Like
it
type
is,
shit.
man. Shit, you gotta look at some of them damn festivals and shit, man. All this little energy and shit they putting out there. The little. What's the shit with the Travis Scott? The shit with the boy? What's the little boy? Playboy Cardi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I don't. And then all these other little cats, man. They, I don't follow too much of their movements, but when I do happen to sit down and look at the shit, I be like, man, I don't know about this shit, man.
I was evaluating the Playboy Cardi. Like, I was like, man, I was trying to find out why it sound dope. I was trying to tap in. It's just some hypnotic, man. He say, I noticed that niggas lyrics is really simplistic, and they just hit cue points.
Right.
Like one of his songs is his song "Shooters." The lyrics is what it do? Woke up. He said, "What it do? Woke up in the morning with my toolie. What it do? Woke up in the morning with my tool. I got my dudes. Meet me in the alley with the crew. I got shooters, red and blue. Like real simple.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? It's
Right.
not, and it's like in a chant over these beats.
Like conversation over beats.
Right. And you just tap into them buzzwords, you know what I'm saying? It's a trip, man.
It's like I said earlier, we was off the record. People respond to the beat of the drum.
Right.
So it's those beats.
Right.
The beats per minute that they set on these new syrupy beats, they know how to reach into your soul and get that zombie up out of you.
Right.
If I span decades, so the music, the music got a huge difference.
Mm-hmm.
These beats that these dudes is making is damn near drawing that style out of a motherfucker. Cause I can't even imagine. I think it'd do that to Grand Poobah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those beats kind of command that type of, that I don't know what. That demon style.
Yeah,
Kanye said it's tapping into the lower chakra.
Yeah, I remember. I was the last podcast
on the Drink Champs. I think he said that shit. The 80, everybody know the 808 beats do that.
Yeah.
And then old girl said that too. He won. How she said how she was comparing it to Janae Aiko. How she had like the little
she put healing
like elements into her music to where you'll be on a cool little vibe, and then you flip over to like these rappers nowadays. He's like you just said, you know what I'm saying? Like he just said.
Look at it like this. It's the beat that draw. It's the beat that catch your attention and holds you.
Right.
Just we ain't listening to shit a cappella.
Right.
Let a nigga come on with them old bubblegum ass rhymes over some a cappella. It's that beat.
Right.
And that beat got you. You don't have no choice but to listen to what he's saying. And that beat is so catchy. Now you gotta repeat that chant. And now you locked in. It's entertainment, man. The whole very term entertainment.
Right.
To enter.
And tame.
To tame. Detain, maintain, retain, hold you. Mint, meaning the act of.
Right.
Entertainment.
Right.
That's exactly what it's designed for. And some kind of way, they found a way to use it for evil. But I don't even know if it's for evil. It has an intent, because the beat of the drum. Look at the warrior.
Mm-hmm.
When they play a drum a certain way, the warrior got to behave a certain way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
When they play the drum this way, the warrior perform another action. It's that beat of the drum every time. You know, the beat of the drum or the blow of the horn. And then he'll make his announcement. Dun, hear ye, hear ye. But it's that horn that grabs your attention.
Right.
Now you got to pay
Snap
attention
you
to the
about that
lyrics.
shit. Yeah, the horn snap you about that shit. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, put you in the trance right quick. Now you got to pay attention to these lyrics.
Yeah.
And you know, and I was telling my son the other day, they don't have to say the shit that they saying. They really don't. So I put that Big Daddy Kane on for him, played it. He loved it. My son 18, played a nigga from the 80s. And he like, yeah. And I pointed out to him, I said, not once did he call anybody a nigga or a bitch. And them all three of them bars. No bitches, no hoes.
Yeah.
Every rhyme on point. The greatest battle rap ever. Unresponded to this day.
I take it further. See, when if you really want to communicate some shit clearly, you like, okay, the 808 is moving everybody.
Right.
The bass line, right? The ones who came and showed you the truth, really, was Tribe Called Quest.
Oh, he's gonna say that.
They said, look,
low end theory, all that. People instinctive travel.
I'm gonna give you these beats, and we just gonna rhyme regular. But we gonna give you these beats though. These beats is gonna, you gotta take these beats serious. Like you like nigga bugging out, nigga.
Back in the days,
I'm bugging out.
Boulevard of Linden.
That
But used to kick routines. Come on, man.
to
Oh
me,
yeah, check the rhyme.
all that.
I'm gonna tell you, to me, boom bap was inspired by Bugging Out.
Yeah,
I
you're
think-
bugging out.
I think that made KRS, you know, because that shit was it was just the bass line, the drum and the snare.
Oh yeah, well I think Chris got. I think. Let me tell you, man. I think Tribe Called Quest. That second album was like so much of a genius album
Yeah, the low end theory.
that it influenced everybody.
Everyone,
And then when I say everybody, I'm talking about even Dre. You know, Dre, and I have figured this out just off of, you know, because when I used to figure out how to write songs and whatnot,
Right.
I used to break down other people's songs, like when the hook came in, how many hooks they had, or if they had more than one hook in the song, how long the bars was, how
Science
they did
of it.
into like a mathematical formula. I could look at the mathematical formula of niggas' songs and just structure, like I want my album to be like this, based off the structures, right? And then I could just, I could just look at Tribe Called Quest shit like that. And then I looked at the Chronic like that. And then I was like, oh, Dre bit Tribe Called Quest. I figured that out like 94, 95. Like right after about 94, 95, I figured that shit out. Like when I was doing
low end dropped what, 92?
it was already out. It had already been out.
Right, yeah.
And the Chronic had already been out.
Right, 'cause it
but
dropped out,
I figured it out like later, like oh, Dre did this. But look, Dre came out and admitted it. Like about 2-3 years ago. Oh yeah, man. I bit Q-Tip now right here. That's how potent that album influenced reality. Like a lot of little different things. So back to the low end, like, and I was trying to tell nigga, I was like, nigga, if you just got these beats and spit your raps over it, it would still go. You just gotta spit these raps. Now, if you wanna, and then I was telling the nigga, and niggas couldn't understand this. I was like, I wish I could show you, but niggas ain't gonna accept me because I'm old. I said, but a young nigga could rhyme over them type of beats, right? And slip in the conscious lyrics. But you gotta make it be. But you gotta let it be known that you down to kill a motherfucker.
Right.
It gotta be known that you down to kill a motherfucker, and that you fuck with bitches. These elements if you could put them elements in there, then you can say whatever positive shit you want to say over these kind of beats.
That's what I was just.
And niggas will listen.
Man, I was telling my son that the other day. If somebody could be clever enough to make killing, dope dealing, and bitches with a positive spin, some kind of way.
I mean, you gotta just be able to incorporate.
Reverse, yeah, you know.
I don't even think you gotta admit that. I don't even think you gotta sell. Well, you gotta be willing to do whatever to make money to survive. That's not compliment your dignity and shit like that. So I say, like, being a criminal, yeah, is acceptable. You feel me?
Well, we seen it. My guy, criminal minded.
Karis.
Love's gonna get you. Mm-hmm. That was a beautiful redemption story right there.
See, Chris got, like, after that album, that's when I think he started losing everybody. Like, after the Boom Bap one.
Well, he was getting lapped by other, rap was starting to open up more.
Right.
So he was getting he had become kind of complacent.
But the message on Criminal Minded and By Any Means Necessary and Edutainment. Yeah.
That type of,
that could be done if a nigga could do that.
Yeah.
See that, but ain't nobody even attempting to, you know what I'm saying? And see, even Chris tapped into that in the battle. You notice he did 9mm, like the tap in, like just to let it be known, that nigga. I do,
like I murk a nigga too.
All right, let me see right here, man. Let me see what we got left right here, man. Oh, Black Youngster. Did y'all see that?
Nah, what happened?
Well, y'all know. Okay.
Yeah, we know the backdrop.
He performed the diss record to Young Dolph. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? You want to see his energy while he doing it? Would you like to see his energy?
I mean, I know his energy off top.
If I see it, because
that's disgusting.
A dog don't want to play no. No, I'm gonna kill with the KO. Yeah, neck less with the West City clip on the Lonzo. Yeah, you the king of Memphis, ain't first city for Chicago. Yeah, boy, you better lay low. Yeah, just move when I say so. Yeah, how the nigga Rock City kid and rapping nigga moments and shit. Better ask them look at me. How you look around me? Sitting on so me look. I'm a dog with OG look. And play with me look. Swear to God you won't. Now you ain't put no work. Nah, you on a low. Talk about you the plug best friend. You ain't said no word. Nah, bust on you in your own hood. Boy, you a no show. Yeah. Boy, you ain't clutch back. You ain't slide through a bus back. You ain't crack past any can't pin us out, maybe you can lunch that. You ain't working in a all day like you ain't never done. Yeah. You ain't even no club. I'm the king of South Memphis.
Now, but look, let's look at it from this perspective. Now I know, I feel like how you feel. That's bad taste, right?
Man.
But let's look at it though. He waited a couple weeks, 3 weeks, a month.
So it's back to regular schedule program now. It's back to regular schedule program. That shit ain't right.
He didn't say nothing. I mean, he didn't come out rejoicing like the day of, laughing, like making a tweet saying some foul shit.
You know what? It seemed like it'd be a lot for a nigga like him.
The youngsters, if it was a young nigga,
yeah.
If this was like the young niggas, nigga, they coming out that day laughing. I'm smoking It was niggas clowning about the Drakeo. It was niggas out there talking about I'm smoking the Drakeo pack right now. There's niggas out there like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You feel me? So I didn't really see I'm smoking the Dolph pack, none of that type of talk. I mean, maybe it was out there, but I didn't see none of that.
So, but yeah, in the age of attention and what is known as clout chasing, I guess that's expected.
Wait, I'm trying to get some clarification. You smoking a Drakeo pack? What's that?
Like Drakeo just got smoked.
Well, that's what the youngsters do when you die.
Yeah.
They smoke you. Now I'm smoking that. When I'm smoking weed, I'm smoking you. So like, put it like this, like King Von, right?
Yeah.
It's niggas in Chicago smoking a King Von pack.
No, I mean I get that part, but I'm saying, are they doing like in the celebration, like yeah, he gone, or like?
Yeah, I'm doing it in a celebration of my opposition is dead. So I'm smoking this weed. So this weed right here, no matter what, you might be like,
I get it.
What you smoking?
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Nigga, I'm smoking on a Biggie pack.
Yeah.
No,
I'm re-emphasizing fuck. You know what I'm saying?
No,
It's almost like back in the day, you get back from a mission and you pour out some liquor for the niggas you just knocked off. Kind of like that. You know?
Well, I don't even know. I don't think so, because this is more selfish. I'm getting high. I ain't wasting nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm rejoicing this high.
Well, you know.
But pouring out some liquor, yeah.
Yeah, like, you know.
damn, that's woo.
Niggas is like, yeah. Nigga.
I just want to grow old, man. These youngsters, man, they can have it, man.
Yeah,
They can have it, man. That's just
Yeah, that's
man,
disrespectful.
Back to regular scheduled program, huh?
And
yeah,
then,
I waited
to hop on to film yourself.
That's crazy.
What is that, degradation? When you just clown the motherfucker that's been passed away, or murdered tragically.
Degrading, man. That's a whole lot of terms for that. That's
But
just
to me, black youngster whack anyway. I don't know. I think that nigga got his money. His grandparents must have died or something. Left him with the house and he sold.
You know, them niggas out
That
there,
nigga
man. Listen, man, you know, them niggas would be like, them niggas still in the street, kind of like, they still 1 foot in, 1 foot out, I think, though. Like, all them niggas, man. Like, they run Memphis, man. Memphis is divided up.
But
it's just
I'm from
it's just not for me. I just I can't say they whack.
Real street niggas ain't taking selfies and recording themselves dissing their opposition.
Well, there's somebody in the crowd doing it, man. Like, he was performing he was doing a paid gig. He was performing.
Well,
at a strip club or something.
Now that's what I'm saying. Like, he knew he gonna be recorded. He know this shit gonna get up.
Right, it's gonna get viral.
Motherfuckers wasn't even cheering.
Clip.
Motherfuckers was just quiet while he was performing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because that's distasteful.
He was animated, full animation.
Yeah, and he doing it for some attention.
Yeah, that's come on, man.
I got to speak on this one thing too, man. Y'all fuck with No Jumper.
Yeah, that's the boy, the white dude with all the tats and
Adam
shit.
22.
Adam 22. Yeah.
Did you see the Simp episode? He got a new episode called The Simp.
No.
Or the simp stand for something? I mean, we
it's
know
a
the
simp,
term
the
simp.
term simp.
Oh, yeah,
Okay, he had
Simpter Vicious.
he got 3 bitches on there, 3 season bitches, 3 season bad bitches with game. His bitch, Adam 22 bitch, got game.
His actual bitch? Or?
His actual bitch. Her name is Lena the Plug. She like a porn star type of bitch.
Obviously white.
They married. Her and Adam 22 married, and they be doing like OnlyFans, pornos and shit. They make a bag off of pornos. Her and Adam, bringing other porno stars in, and Lena go get the porno stars for them. And they so she like it. So it's almost like she pimping. I want to say
she using this platform to get the coin.
I don't know who pimping who. It seemed like she pimping him, kind of like, cause she controlled the situation. Who the bitches that come in, he don't control it. She go get the bitches and bring them in, and then
she the bottom bitch.
She direct who he fuck in the pornos. You know what I'm saying?
So she the
orchestrator,
she the manager,
yeah,
and he the face of the company.
It seemed like it,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And then okay, so they had her on the panel, and they had another bitch that's known for breaking niggas. Like, She like a bitch. Her name is Jasmine Blue or some shit like that.
Yeah, I've seen that. I know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, she pretty bad bitch. She got a little bit of game about herself. She got into it with that Sharp the Pimp. Did you see her that episode?
Yeah, no, I've seen like the little thumbnail.
That's the nigga that was yelling, and the half white boy. He mixed.
Yeah, she kept saying, "Why you yelling and all that?"
Yelling and shit. He be yelling and shit.
Yeah.
That's his style. You know, that yelling shit.
Okay.
But anyway,
who the third bitch?
The third bitch was a bitch from New York. It was like a Cardi B type of bitch.
Okay.
She had the same game mouthpiece as Cardi B, right? Okay. So then they had 3 suckers on there that was trying to find redemption. One of the dudes, I'm quite sure he was an incel to the 100 degree. He said he was like 16 and he wanted bitches to beat him up type of shit. I don't know if he was serious or not, but he seemed like an incel. I'm responding for somebody wanted me to respond. Somebody wanted me to speak on this, my opinion about this show. And then another nigga on there.
All these people like live in studio type shit?
They was live on the show.
In studio.
Yeah.
Okay,
they was like,
right.
and the bitches was trying to help them.
Okay.
So they had the first dude was on there was all tricking.
In the first
like if you've been dating her for 3 years, then it's like that don't really count.
In the first 3 months?
Yeah.
Probably like at least 30. I didn't spend like 30,000
in 3 months.
Like fucking around, like depending on what we doing.
Wow.
Oh, like in one day.
Like just having fun.
Not
like you get what I'm saying? Like 3 months. Like
in a 3
I
month
spend 30 racks ain't nothing in 3 months. Like
okay, so in one day.
That's a lot of money.
That is a lot of money. Let's just state
my watch
is
$30,000.
So what's the most you spend in one day?
One day, depending on what we doing. Like that's what I'm saying.
What's the most?
Shopping depending on what she like. It's about what the woman into. Like
Why
you
we
get
gotta
what
be
I'm
so
saying.
specific?
Yeah, what's the most you've spent?
I want that.
What the most? You said you want. She want this. She want that.
Yeah, she goes.
Yeah,
to
if that's
Louis,
what she
says,
want to do, let's go to Louis. That's not,
after how many
you
years?
talking about when I first met her? You talking about when I first met her? Now we ain't going to Louis.
Yeah,
first,
like how long would it take for a bitch to get a shopping spree from you?
I don't know. Depending on where that shit hitting. Like.
Depending on what? The pussy?
Yeah, that shit hitting.
Oh wait, so are you looking for a good woman or just good pussy?
No, I'm saying, but if I'm when you like, so what? Like everybody be preaching this spending your money. Like she said, what are you giving? Like, oh, she got to be taking care of me and making me feel good.
Nah.
So if I'm spending my money, I'm just not throwing away money just to be throwing away money. She making me feel some type of way.
I think any money you spend on getting pussy is throwing money away.
You know what I'm saying? He was like a baller, but he was a trick though. You feel me?
Oh, so it was
and his style was so. You know what I'm saying?
A symptervention. Not an intervention, but a symptervention.
A symptervention, yeah. So he said his problem was tricking on bitches. Like he just wanted to. He just always came out the gate with tricking. Like so, if a bitch was like pay rent and whatnot,
how much?
He would bless a bitch if he liked her. You know what I'm saying? If she fucked him that night or whatever, they was fucking.
Right.
You know, and then he was struggling on finding out if a bitch was in his corner. He didn't know how to determine if a bitch was in his corner. But I had already. But look, the bitches came through. The bitches gave good advice, I thought, because I always said, man, the only way you could truly tell if a bitch is in your corner is to give a bitch a command and if she do it or not. You know what I'm saying? Meaning like, you remember that Ashanti record off her first album? She was like, whenever you come, I come running. But anyway, my thing is whenever you summon a bitch, if she move like that, that's when you know what I'm saying? So that means like 2:00 in the morning. You get on the phone and say, hey, you know what? I need you to get up. I need you to go get this amount of money and go over here and give it to this person. Hey, just do that shit. Shit is real. Do that shit right now. And she just go, okay. You know you got a solid bitch on the team. Ask you about it. What? Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit. I think any bitch would do that with the right amount of money involved.
But I don't think he's
No. You're not understanding what I'm saying.
No, he's saying basically like you just give a bitch a simple command, go over there, grab this, or go do this, and she gonna be Johnny on the spot. Without
coercion.
She just doing it on your command.
Right. So.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's how you determine. That's the best way to determine.
But you gotta be
some sort of stature.
Right.
Bro. That's the whole point I'm trying to make.
I'm saying, but the dude we talking about that just come in tricking.
But he don't know. He trying to understand how do I know if a bitch.
Oh, I got you. No.
He don't know how to determine if a bitch is on his team.
But I want to get to the point for him. He'll never know. Them bitches can't give him no advice.
Well, the bitch told him. The bitch told him, said, well, nigga, can you? Okay. The bitch said, okay. You tricking, you doing that, okay. What if it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and you call that bitch and you say, hey, get up, come over here, do this, do that, do that. Would she do it?
And what was his response?
He was like, when I told the bitch to do something before, they wasn't like moving. I couldn't get them to move. And, you know what I'm saying?
Right. What was the incentive?
See, the incentive should be like,
just because I told you?
Because I told you.
Nah.
Bro, that's the way I see it. That's the way I see it.
So, if I'm sleeping on a cot in a broke down mobile home and I get on the phone at 2 a.m.
No.
Exactly. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Man, you missing my point, bro.
No, I get your point.
You shouldn't even be fucking with bitches if you ain't that nigga. That's the way I see it.
So,
no. Them niggas, they cool with you too.
Time out.
Don't shit on a nigga in the mobile home.
Even if you that nigga, you just that nigga to yourself.
Cause that nigga on that cot and in that mobile home can still bust your bitch. Nigga, believe that.
Exactly.
He can still come bust that bitch.
You gotta be that nigga in your mind. Listen to me.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
You gotta be that nigga in your mind.
You gotta be that nigga in her mind.
You gotta be that nigga in your mind.
I could be that nigga in my mind all day. It ain't applicable until she validate me. Till the shit that's in my mind work on her.
Okay, well, if it ain't in your mind first, how it's gonna work on her?
That's what I'm telling you about this nigga. It ain't in his mind to get that out of the bitch.
But it should be okay. First of all, the nigga balling.
Okay.
Right. So he got tools.
Mm-hmm.
So his weakness is elsewhere.
Mm-hmm.
His weakness is
the mental application.
His sensitivity to the bitch, his weakness to pussy, all the whatever the bitch, whatever fear, whatever it is with the bitch. He got the tools. So the bitches is looking at him going, well, you should be able to.
Yeah, you got the tools,
right,
nigga.
So it's like you have other weaknesses.
The tool should be the incentive, right? So that's what I'm trying to point out. It's something else in him that don't.
Well, if you a sucker, you a sucker though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can have all the tools and be a sucker.
So what I'm saying is to get the bitch's incentive, the right amount of money got to be involved.
You a sucker if it's money.
So he what I'm saying I'm speaking for him. He already a sucker.
But he trying to have game though. He trying to know how to determine if a bitch is really on his team because he can't tell.
So he needs,
because he's tricking, and then when he need a bitch, she ain't there. So how could I tell if a bitch is on my team?
So hey, what you say earlier? Hey, what you say about the telepathy, man?
Oh yeah, but what I want to say, okay. So this, I'm just speaking for myself.
Right.
This how I know. Okay. I had my own business back in the day. Nice home, little fly car and everything. But I never leave with that. I meet a bitch on foot. I drive my bucket. And if the bar see me in that, and when she come into my spot, I tell her I'm just an employee. And if she like me above all that, I got her.
But your demeanor and inner self is projecting all the energy of those things, regardless to whether you're acting or not.
Okay. So this guy.
So you have confidence. And you a certain kind of nigga. He have money too. But he have other weaknesses. It has to be the pussy. I don't want to. It has to be like a sensitivity to the pussy, or just some niggas. And I think he was one of these type of niggas. Some niggas just like bitches, this dominatrix type of bitches.
And that's what I was gonna say. It's you, because I'm going off the way you
explain it.
Your backstory. You said he lead off paying bitches.
He lead off tricking.
So in my mind,
he already fit.
He already lost.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Trying to come back.
And see, the bitches was trying to tell him don't lead off with tricking.
So I'm saying,
but he was like, I want to trick though.
That's what I'm saying. It's in him to do that. You know what I mean? So he basically asking them, how do I succeed without doing that? You know what I mean? How do I get further without tricking? So he got to rebuild himself. He got to tear that tricking down, rebuild himself. Start to get bitches just based on his merit.
You gotta go inward.
Lead a jag, put the money up, and go out there and just go in the food for less and be like, excuse me, ma'am. Would you like to go out? You know what I mean? Some square shit like that, and start to develop his shit like that. Then once he catch a bitch that like him for him, then he take her to the penthouse. And that's how you got a bitch.
I feel you, brother.
And once you got her locked in,
oh, that's a magnet.
Now you got a roller, and you got like you said, like a magnet. You got a draw now.
Yeah.
They like, okay, she fucking with him, so you know what I mean. I wonder how can I get in
shoot
where
my
I
shot.
fit in.
Shoot my shot.
Yeah, but he was trying to find that out, and
so he need man advice.
He was leading with tricking. But the bitches gave him some good advice, I thought, because the bitches was like, you can't lead with tricking. They like tricks. So they was going against they self. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You can't lead with all tricking, and you can't you can't lead with the tricking, and you got to test bitches. They was like, you need to be testing bitches. You don't never test bitches.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I test bitches.
The litmus test.
You gotta test bitches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Little tests.
I seen a unique test on TikTok. The boy put up a chart for his girl and just gave her a star. Never told her what the chart was for, none of that. Just gave her a star until the whole thing was filled up. Stayed like that for a few days. Then on this day, he peeled a star off. She came in and was like, what is it because I got the wrong ice cream? I don't understand. He just went in the room, didn't say nothing to her. The next day, he take off another star. She bust through the door like, Kurt, for real? What did I do? I'm like, yeah.
Bravo, young man. Bravo.
Let me tell you something, man. I just feel like every bitch I ever fuck with, man, I be like out the blue on a bitch with a wild command. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it gotta involve money. And go get it now. I need it now. I can't explain the details. I just need this much money.
Did you give it back?
I'm gonna give it back.
Did you give it back after you passed the test?
Yeah. I did that. Yeah, I did it. I was fair and square, ethical.
Right.
I was ethical.
Right.
Ethical. Or like, hey, I need you to go over here and I need you to pay this for me. But today, now, you got to do it now.
Like this nigga think I'm finna run off with these coins right here?
But man, that's
No. You take your money and go do it. Yeah. Go over there and pay that shit.
Oh, you telling her to get dig?
Yeah, go over there and pay that shit. I need. Hey, what you doing? Okay, stop. Go over there and pay this
ASAP.
You got to do it now.
Okay.
But come on now, you the boss, Mac. You don't fuck with sour bitches.
Hey, homie, listen, man. I gotta find out. Motherfuckers be flunking shit sometimes, bro.
The litmus test.
The litmus test.
We need to find out.
Look that up, y'all. The litmus test.
We need to find out, bro.
Yeah.
We need to find out, man. All right. Reader listener email. Reader listener email. This motherfucker.
What the fuck they talking about today?
Okay, I got some wild shit, man. It's
Oh,
a little different, man.
Can't get no wilder than what's actually going on. So
yeah, you know.
This should be mild sauce.
Entertainment.
All right. A nigga from North Carolina writes to Bossmack. He say, Bossmack, I'm a nigga out here with 2, sometimes 3 bitches on the team.
As you should, young man.
Here's my issue. My main bitch has been with me a year or so. Thanksgiving came through and she invited me to eat with her and her peoples. This was my first time doing this type of shit. So we go over there and then this bitch starts arguing with an uncle that she's hated. And I guess he hated her too. And shit went up to level 10. To where he's about to put hands.
Or is it set up?
I was about to step in, but I hesitated.
The litmus test.
That's why she bought him.
When we left, I felt weird, like I let the bitch down.
Oh.
No.
What is the protocol in these situations?
You did.
You want to answer that first or what?
Go ahead, man.
How you feel about that?
Man, that's family business. Shit, I bet that nigga known you all your life.
Exactly.
And you've known him all your life.
Just for to say that.
Nigga, what you want me to do, bitch? We only been rocking for a year, bitch. A year. Come on, man. Come on, man. Is this guy serious? Nah, he's serious because he wrote into you. But that's family, man. What you want me to do?
I'm a little smarter than that, you know.
Let me question you, bitch.
Yeah, I'm like this. Hey, you know, this feel like a setup to me.
Real spit.
Isn't it all the way dulo?
Yeah, cause how it like it's mighty convenient. You just feel you threatening this nigga. You gonna slap him? This your uncle, nah.
Right.
And I just happen to respect your elders, bitch. Like, come on, nah. Being here tussling on the floor with your uncle, nah. You thought I was gonna tip this nigga, didn't you? That's what she bought him.
No.
Set up, man.
You know what, man? I ain't
But
never.
you handled yourself good, man. You didn't get involved.
Yeah, man. Like,
shit, I would have said, bitch.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, man. Like, this what will be on my mind. Experiencing something like that at the first family event that I went to, I would be tripping off of that. And then, yeah, man, you can't get him. You might die right there,
Know
bro.
what I'm saying? 'Cause
you could die right there, man.
You start getting the best of that old nigga.
I know it's your bitch.
Come out the cut and crack you upside the
I
head
know
with
it's your
fire,
bitch. I know it's your bitch. But you might damn near have to let some shit happen.
I see a skit. I see a skit right there, dog.
You get stabbed with the same knife they cut the turkey with.
You know what I'm saying? And then they gonna wipe it off on his pants type shit. That's crazy.
Nigga, never.
No way.
Nigga, hey,
No way.
do not.
See, we ain't even get to call the turkey. No, let me stop. We
Nigga,
can't talk about no
hey.
knives and shit.
Nigga, you did good, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
stuff like that, man. Like you said, that's family business.
That's
I
what you
couldn't-
want me to do. And only a year?
You know what? And I would use that incident to exempt me from all future activities like that.
Hey, I wonder
I can't go no more to nothing like that because
Yeah.
you put me in a compromising situation
my
where I
nigga.
didn't know what to do.
Reduced her to
And,
a booty call.
and I probably could have got killed.
And then motherfuckers got the
And what if y'all all start fighting and shit?
they got the COVID-itis too. Motherfuckers is been used to being locked down and all that old shit. Now they finally were getting around each other, and it's just
I'm a worst case scenario nigga, and out of the whole family fight, you the only one that go to jail
you know what I'm saying.
with all the charges.
So this bitch ain't finna come bail you out of that.
Hey, and that's how you find out if that bitch is a damn bitch.
So you would be in that scenario wondering like, oh man, am I in some type of dramatic play? Like, oh man, the bitch is
It's a setup.
You wait for a motherfucker to come from behind the couch like, all right, man, we got you, dog. All right, we just that.
I'm leaving.
Outside, like shit. Was you hitting with the 2-piece, baby?
Cause I'm gonna just speaking in real life, more than likely, I'm gonna be armed, and I'm not trying to use this motherfucker. So I'm leaving, nigga. As soon as my neck hair is raised, I'm happy Thanksgiving. Bitch, you on your own. You want to ride? You know what I'm saying? We can leave.
Hey, man. Yeah, man. North Carolina. Shout out, man.
You did good, young man.
Yeah, man.
All right. Another reader, listener, email. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to Bossmack. He say, Bossmack, I'm a real nigga out here working hard as fuck to get the bag like a motherfucker. I drive trucks, so I be getting to it. I just tried to add a new bitch to the team, a bad bitch, bro. I did good for myself. The bitch was so bad the first time I got the fuck. I bust 2 quick nuts back to back and had a failure night.
You got honey.
I convinced the bitch it was a bad night for me. And I lined it up again this time. When I fucked, I was low-key tired, but I tried to force some shit and I put in another shitty performance. And now the bitch ghosted me. I never had this type of issue before. How can a nigga possibly get the bitch back in my corner without doing sucker shit?
Too late, bro.
It's too late, man. Come on, man.
Too late.
It happens to the best of them.
Move
man.
on, man. You
You know what I'm saying? Like shit, what they say in baseball, man? How many and you out? How many strikes are you out? Then come on, man. What
This
you gonna
time,
do, man?
go to a farmer's market, get you some raw honey, and go to maybe like Target and get you some B12 pills, man. And take you a teaspoon of honey, get you about 3 B12s before you go in. Trust me, man, it'll help you out.
Raw honey and 3 B12.
Yeah,
Never let you down.
never, man.
Have you ever had that happen to you? You had good intentions and just
Oh yeah,
and fumbled a rock, and then the bitch was kind of like looking at you sideways, and you had to really.
High school shit.
No, not even that. Not shit, man. As a grown
In
man,
modern times, you ain't never had that.
man, I had one so bad. She was so bad.
See, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's a possibility. Like a really bad bitch, like you're not used to this.
I mean, sometimes like you gotta compliment the pussy. That shit be like fire, or if she got fire pussy and you just super turned on by this bitch, you just super excited. That does happen. You know, that does cause premature ejaculation. You know, I mean, I had one that was.
How do you defeat that?
Shit.
I haven't experienced that in many years. How would you defeat the excitement of that?
When it happened the first time,
go shake that motherfucker off. Shake the first one off.
Oh, defeat. Yeah, you got to rub that first one out.
Yeah, you got to rub that first one out. Then get to it.
But would that even help you? I mean, if you still experiencing the bad bitch, like, you know what I'm saying? Because your mind knows what you did. Like, you know that you just jacked off. Now this is the bad bitch. You in the bad bitch.
But you had that
you
bitch
in the presence of the bad bitch.
You had that bitch in your head and you was whacking off. So therefore, it's kind of psyched you out. So now when you see the bitch,
already.
So when you see the bitch now, it's on. Like, like I in my head,
you know
I know
like I
didn't
already imagine this shit.
Yeah.
But now I'm in the feeling, and it should take a little longer for that.
Okay, let's hold on.
Kegels get the kicking in.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You got to play it out like reality. Okay. You probably done went out on a date with a bitch. Maybe you wasn't expecting to get no pussy. You wasn't sure.
You met her at the job.
You wasn't sure. Y'all was you was going out.
You talking about on the particular day you got the ass.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it progressed, it started to progress to pussy.
Right.
And then it's the bad bitch. Like, and you experiencing this for the first time, how bad this bitch is naked and all this type of shit.
Now
you talking about rubbing one out.
Yeah, go to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom, nigga. Find a lotion.
But like I said, you still even if you did that,
I mean, you run the risk.
you experiencing the bad bitch, regardless. Like she's right back there. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
no, I totally get you.
You go rub 1 hour, whatever, but still you coming back into the presence of the bad bitch.
Okay. It's
for the first time.
It's proper planning, man.
It's proper planning prevents.
You just be on that B12 ahead of time on GP.
Yeah, make sure to get a dick pill from the gas
station.
You
do that on GP just as a
a prerequisite.
Just because I'm around this bitch.
Exactly.
And I don't want to get caught lacking.
Yeah. I heard you mention that shit earlier too.
Anytime you know you're gonna interact with this particular broad that do that to you,
be on deck.
Yeah, proper planning.
I heard you mention that earlier too. Did you mention something about the rhino earlier? Did you mention something about the rhino?
The rhino, the
rhino albums.
That's a big commitment though. Like you gotta, that's powerful right there.
I'm just saying.
It seems like it's more safer what you talking about, the B12 joints.
Yeah, the B12 and the honey.
Because a rhino is like that. You gonna be on
like
one for a day or two. You know what I'm saying?
And she gonna know that because them dick pills, that shit is like an unusual type of boner right there. The bitches be knowing like, yeah, they be
shot
like,
that motherfucker up with steroids or something. Nigga?
Yeah, they could tell.
Now see, that's another thing too, man. That's another thing I think niggas don't consider.
What's that?
I think it's the natural session versus the enhanced session off of various substances and whatnot, and you know what I'm saying, and how that play out in the bitch mind. You know what I'm saying? Because if a bitch know you on, she outright know you on stimulants and some shit, it seemed like that's, you know what I mean? It's an overkill.
Yeah, it take that
organic.
Yeah, take that from it. That that organic connection.
Yeah,
and bitches is into that. You
know,
because she.
I know a lot of bitches that'll go ahead and let you be on one for. They'll be like, okay, I'm done.
I was gonna say,
and
that
then
too.
you over there in the corner. I don't want.
Shit about to buzz out the zipper.
It depends on the broad.
The broad be like, I'm done. That's it.
It depends on.
We straight.
Now I had that the shortfall I had. It was a broad I worked with some time ago. Man, look good in the uniform. Man, like damn. Exchange numbers. Said she wanted to come over, just out to Burgundy. I'm coming through. Like, all right. Come through, seen her in regular clothes for the first time. Got her up. Wasn't going to do nothing with her because I knew I was going to collapse. I kind of knew. I was like, man, this right here, because I couldn't even, couldn't keep my...
Right. Now, see, a lot of niggas come right there. See, the opportunity presented itself, and you was on the... You know what I'm saying?
But I wasn't on my shit, though.
Right.
She caught me kind of lacking.
Formula.
That's what I'm saying. You know that this is gonna be a questionable performance,
right?
Possibly,
right.
I ain't on my A game right now.
I don't have the formula.
So really, you supposed to straight arm a bitch right there.
I was going to.
You supposed to straight arm a bitch right there to preserve the win and the dignity.
But I did not.
Yeah, that's a strategic move.
Man, I did. I went against, and I heard my better judgment telling me, "Don't fuck this bitch, not now." But then my
want to seize the moment because it's right here.
Exactly.
And damn, I'm surprised. Maybe it might not come back again.
Exactly. And she bad too. I'm assured to you.
And it's a bad bitch.
Like, oh my God. Like, shit, nigga. Like, fuck it. And
this shit right here.
I'm 100% never moved by that situation ever. I am never. Yeah. I am never. I will always turn it down if I'm unprepared, bro. You 100%.
You a better nigga 100%. Than me. Because I went on and went in.
I can't take the fallout.
And couldn't believe it.
I couldn't take the fallout, bro.
I think I got that wisdom fucking with y'all back in the day in apartments. For real though, back in the day in apartments. I think I got that wisdom for y'all. Because he used to be on my bumper, like, you know what I'm saying, when we was younger and shit, and this nigga be like, nigga, she on your bumper, baby, she on your bumper.
Take it down.
Take your bumper.
Hey, look, man, it was 3 bitches following us at Venice Beach. Me and this nigga went to the beach and we just bailing and shit. And it was 3 bras behind. They was on this nigga too. And I was like, my nigga, we could take these bitches back to the house and just fuck the shit out of them. One of the bitches was like, "Show can." And I'm like, my nigga. This nigga Tay was like, Shaolin. That nigga Tay, I can fuck with these bitches, blood.
Hey, man, it is what it is. I don't feel like it today, bitch.
I'm cool, man.
You thirsty, bitch. Who else you fuck like this, bitch? You dirty,
But
bitch.
hold
You probably
on.
fuck me raw, too. I could fuck you raw. And you would
look.
suck my dick and drink the baby's bitch.
Hey,
Nasty, bitch.
that's what they was made for. Shit, those cum bucket bitches. Shit, I ain't trying to marry these hoes, nigga.
I feel you, my nigga.
I'm trying to relieve myself.
I feel you, my nigga.
Loosen up these loins and send that bitch on her way. Shit, nigga, I ain't trying to like.
I feel you, my nigga. I feel you though.
Hey,
But what I'm really speaking on is in the possibility of putting in a shitty performance. I would deny myself. You feel me?
I did, baby, and she ghosted me.
Oh.
Now hold up now. Hold up.
Did you have redemption?
My only redemption to me is she didn't unfollow me.
So she stayed. Okay, see now it's game in that. I be telling niggas.
You should have seen that nigga face.
See, I be telling niggas it's game in that. It's game in that.
Still got action.
Just like with this nigga right here. As long as the bitch is following you on social media and you keep living your life and showing that you didn't miss a beat, everything is still going, and you show bitches, a bitch will come back. A bitch will come back.
I seen her downtown at the alley.
Yeah.
Looking scrumptious. Baby, I seen when relative was out here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seen her downtown at the Do Deal.
Yeah.
You spoke to the bitch?
She seen me. She recognized me through the mask.
Yeah.
Came to me.
Yeah.
Threw her arms around me. And I was, hey. And I was like, well, I'm going to give you a call. She's like, you should have been calling.
Yeah, she was a cool little put together.
And I was like, damn, I thought after that little Do Deal, you know.
You immediately apologized? That's game. Did you immediately apologize to a bitch?
What, for after the
Yeah. No, I'm talking about right then after the what did you say to the bitch?
on the letdown?
Yeah.
No,
did you apologize for the letdown?
No, I just said, damn, you got some good ass pussy.
No. I'm talking about when you just hooked up with her again.
When you seen her in the alley.
When you met her in the alley.
No, I was like, shit, I should have called you. I was like, shit, I would have called you, but the last time we was together, it was, I just did like that. And she was like, you could have been called me. And I was like, okay. Well,
See, that's what I'm saying. See, that's game right there. See, like a little kind of apology.
Yeah.
You got right to it.
Yeah.
Like, bitch, I thought we was
I thought
See,
it
that's
was a done
game
deal
right there.
'cause of the, you know what I mean?
That's good. See, she forgot about that shit. See, that's what I'm saying, man. As long as you keep living your life.
See, that's what I'm saying, man.
But look,
Don't give up.
I ain't hit her.
You gotta
though.
keep living your life. That's cool. That don't matter.
And how long? That was like when? Like
That was like two years ago. Man. No, not about.
It don't matter.
minute
It
ago.
don't matter.
But
She
no,
follow you on
it was
social media.
it
And
was
she be
still
liking
COVID.
she
It
be
was
liking
COVID.
pictures and shit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all that matter, bro. She right there, bro. When the time come.
Yeah, it was COVID. Yeah, it was COVID.
When the time come, my nigga.
I don't even know if I want to. You know what I mean?
And it's an option. You know, you might not want to.
I don't know. I feel like I blew it. I had another one I did like that back in the day, but she stuck around though. We friends to this day. I took her to the room and I don't know, all the excitement, all that chocolate and
It
voluptuousness.
happens to the best of us, bro.
Oh man,
It happens to the best of us, nigga.
But me and her ended up, she was cool. We ended up going for about a good 90 days. So that was
Nigga,
all right.
I remember I did that with a bitch. I did the quick nut with a bitch. She was a bad bitch. I did the quick nut with a bitch, right?
Yeah, It happens.
And then she let me come back to get back at it again, right? So I was ready this time, right? So what I did is I went and I hollered at the homie, and he was like, "Yeah, man, you got to go get the mop." And back then it was the mop. It was
the Chinaman.
Yeah, like the
numbing shit.
The numbing mop shit. So I went and put on the mop, right?
Yeah.
But the mop is like a fucked up flavor or some type of shit.
Oh
right?
yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, nigga. Yeah.
Listen. So I put the mop on, right?
They tell you don't even touch that shit with your hands, nigga.
I put the mop on and shit, so I'm ready. I'm like, I'm fucking the shit out this bitch. I went over there, and we started getting into it, man. And she just like, I want to suck your dick, and then she started going to suck my dick, and I couldn't stop her. And she just,
the bitch mouth was all wide open because her shit got numb.
Oh man,
Hell no. Nigga, they give you strict instructions with that shit. Don't touch it with your hands.
but I'm just saying though, with a numb
do
mouth,
not. You know what I mean?
that's some good ass head though, nigga. Like her mouth is numb,
She
nigga.
drooling
like,
everywhere.
She drooling, nigga. That shit juicy, the nigga. I did a cold face fuck.
bro, I couldn't even feel the
It was
shit.
sympathetic,
I couldn't
huh?
even
It was
feel
like,
I couldn't even
no.
feel the dick suck because it was like
numb as fuck.
I was ready for. You feel me?
Oh, I mean, I can.
Yeah.
And she tasted that shit. She was like, "What the fuck is that? What?"
Oof.
Yeah.
That was some failure shit right there. One of my failure moments right there, bro. Like I failed right there. Yeah.
Man, I tried that dick pill one time.
What, the blue one?
No, the purple one. And the cold part is I was afraid of it. I'm like, damn, what if this shit leave me impotent after it's all over? What if this give me my last boner? So I didn't even take the whole thing. I popped the capsule and took half the dust out. And even with that, I started taking it like that.
And then what? Did it affect you?
Nigga did it. Nigga. Oh,
Did you thought you was gonna have a heart attack type shit? Or
Nah. I had a severe headache though. It felt like a nigga.
Some unnatural
Yeah,
shit.
nigga. It felt like a nigga. It felt like I had an axe in my shit right here, just bailing around and shit. I'm telling you, that shit was like never again. That's what I said.
I think
one time.
I feel, man. You heard of semen retention? You heard of that?
Man, I'm starting to hear about that shit.
Yeah, man.
You talking about like edging?
No.
Semen retention.
Like when you're about to ski to something, you stop and just don't even.
Nah, semen retention is like, really just conserving the nuts to the max.
Right. So you don't ski.
So no masturbation.
Oh, that sounds too much like abstinence to me.
Yeah, no masturbation.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? No watch porn.
Oh,
you just letting it build up.
Right, and you just
getting your money.
You just deal with bitches
and don't fuck them.
Fuck them, but
no porn,
no porn, and you just now see if you aim on now see what that do. See what's the trip is like. You'll have more energy for the bitches.
I beg to differ.
I was about to say, I don't know if niggas are. Well, I don't know, but I don't know.
Hey,
Niggas
man,
out here jacking off and all that shit, you know what I'm saying, and watching porn. Niggas is trying to get straight to it. I mean, that's what, Like,
it's a lot of niggas watching porn, jacking off, man. It's a big old.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's
That's
$1 billion
a big
issue.
thing.
That's a huge following.
It's an
Porn is the number
issue.
one-
It's an
number
issue,
one
bro.
issue. Yeah.
That's an issue. That's a modern affliction on the youth right now. It don't affect you like that because you like just outside the internet shit.
Right.
But you gotta imagine, a 10-year-old nigga with a phone could just look at the most.
On the real.
There's no limitations.
Yeah.
Shit.
You feel me? Only his imagination.
Right.
Now, what that do to kids? You feel me? You gotta imagine,
Send that shit in the hyper mode.
If
Right.
you just watch porn, you never learn how to holler at bitches.
Right.
You never learn what it is to deal with a bitch.
You be socially
You
awkward.
be stuck in the fantasy shit.
Of porn.
And then I believe and then, you could debate me if you want to, but I believe you know, wasting semen is dangerous. That is direct your life force. Every nut is enough to create a human being. You feel me? So you busting a nut frivolously is crazy, really. And when you really think about it, I mean, for just to feel good, you feel me?
I'm gonna debate you.
Okay.
I looked on the gram and seen a lady break down a mathematical equation. You know, we make enough sperm to where 30 motherfuckers can get all the women in the world pregnant.
Right.
So we got enough sperm to waste. With that being said, you know, it's enough to give away. And I don't think you wasting it frivolously if you were having sex and having sex without the intention to have kids. So you just busting nuts, you know, you just using her to jack off with. So it kind of worked the same to me.
Okay. Now, I pursue that if you just fuck a lot, that burn you out.
Not me.
How do you know?
Because I fuck a lot.
How you know it's not burning you out faster than if you didn't?
You won't know until you damn near get there.
I mean, but you don't know.
Right.
Right.
You just living your life. But what I'm trying to say is that every nut you bust is life force. It could be either reabsorbed or you could bust a nut. Now, when you reabsorb it, it help you.
But we got a refractory period. You know, that's the part where all the cells and all the stuff you just bust up just replenish yourself. And shit, that don't stop until you damn near 90 something.
Wait, what do you mean?
Your refractory. You know how you come back from the nut.
Right.
So during that period, everything you just shot out
replenish
is coming back to do it again.
You can run out of nut.
Yeah, in old age.
No. You could run out of nut right now. You could bust like 4 or 5 nuts and then you won't have no more nut. You will have to
until my refractory period.
You have to build it back up.
Right, that's the refractory time.
Right.
And we had that. So like it just the nut that you saying we waste, it just come back. So it's really not a waste. It's like
it come back from the food that you eat. It's not like magic. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta eat and regenerate that.
Yeah, but I mean,
now if you didn't waste it, that would be reabsorbed into your body, and it would help you.
But you still gotta eat.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I hear you.
So you could either bust a lot of nuts, or you could hold up and not bust so many nuts. Now, when you don't bust so many nuts, you have more energy.
I must be different, nigga. I bust a nut and go run 2-3 miles, dips, pull-ups, push-ups, fuck again.
Man, you will have more.
If I didn't?
If you didn't. Bust the nut. Bust the nuts. Not fuck. I mean, fucking, you could fuck. There's ways of fucking and not busting.
But, you know, even when I rub one off, you know, I watch Pornhub or something, rub one off.
And you feel energized afterward.
Yeah, I lift weights. I hit the iron, go to the gym. I could run a couple miles. I'm straight. My mind is clear. And I'm ready for baby.
I feel you, brother.
So we kind of like all like, you know.
Well, I mean, different strokes, different folks, but this is like you could research this shit for yourself.
Cause I'm like this, like it's not like you know when you gonna leave this earth. It's not like they told you, okay, at 96, it's a wrap, my G.
Right.
So now you thinking about semen retention, keeping my life force so I can make it to 96.
No.
So like if so,
not like that. Not like that. Not like that. I'm just saying, be in response. See, I'm not trying to live forever.
I'm not.
You know what I'm saying? I just know. You know, I can't sit up here and explain it all in one sit down. Mm-hmm. But I just know that if you frugal with them nuts, it's better than being excessive.
Research is needed.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into
And I believe that porn is bad
for the youngsters.
It shouldn't even be. Youngsters shouldn't even be able to look at. I believe you should be educated before you look at it.
I believe so too. I believe porn should just be for adults.
You shouldn't be able to just look at that like that without explanation.
Right.
And you know, I believe masturbation should be explained to youngsters and all that type of shit.
Without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt.
Masturbation for the first time I jacked off, I was 23, and I did it so I wouldn't fuck with, had the urge to fuck with the wrong bitch, or because I was on my purpose at 23. So to knock that.
Well, now when was the first time you got some pussy?
I was 7. Me and my neighbor fucked my babysitter. She was 13. He was 9.
Yeah, I did some shit like that. Got abused by the babysitter type shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't know about that's abuse. I mean, I know it's considered abuse.
That's what it is, but I mean, I had fun and shit though. I was with it,
Because he was fucking her, or he had been fucking her already.
Right.
And he invited me in. It's like, look,
turned you out on
like
shit.
This how you do it. And she just laid there,
Nigga got busy.
And then the next time I did it, I was 11 to her little sister. It was Sandra Culpepper.
Oh
and
man,
Shanice
this
Culpepper.
nigga putting names out there.
I'm just saying. I don't know if the Culpeppers.
Hey, man, come on, man.
Shit, email me if you're still out there. Let's talk about this.
Man, I'm gonna have to talk to y'all about the record shop.
Oh man,
I ain't talked to y'all about the record shop, but I ain't gonna do it in this episode because it need like a whole episode. The homies was on me about that. They was like, man, you talk to them niggas and then talk about the record shop, man. I was like, damn, we got caught up in the bullshit. I'm like, you right though. Like, we niggas should have started off with that and then went into everything else. So we're gonna have to get the foundation of that out there.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Historical times, man.
And then
I'm gonna have to dig up some flicks to help with the narration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Damn, something else I wanted to holler at y'all. Oh yeah, man. Also in the last episode, I had to go back and do a correction for when you said Nipsey got killed in the slides.
He didn't have his house shoes on?
He had on Pumas. Niggas got at me about that.
Oh, okay.
But they knew you had good intentions. They was like, we knew Blood had good intentions, but
I thought
gotta
shit.
be careful what you be saying. I'm like, niggas be on me, bro.
On the video, I thought he had on slides.
Yeah, he had on Pumas, but I had thought about that when you said it, but I couldn't. I wasn't 100%, and I let you go.
And they showed you where he had on the.
Oh, he showed me the picture. I had posted the picture too.
Okay.
I had posted the same picture on my page, so I knew what he had on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my bad.
And I saw him like when he had got shot and when they had rolled him over and one of his shoes fell off. And I remember
that's what made me think he had slides on.
Yeah, when
his shoe came off so easy.
Off. Yeah,
that's what made me think he had the slides on. Because I'm like, if my nigga's shoes was laced up, what he got one shoe on for? Nigga didn't pop him up out his shoes. Yeah. So that's what made me think he had slides. My bad, internet world.
It's all good. Yeah. It was one of the homies,
Oh, okay. Okay. My bad, homie. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on here just lying and shit. That was a misquote from my perception. Like I said, the nigga had one shoe on. I thought, he had slides on. Cause I'm like, the nigga feet don't come out of shoes that easy.
Them sirens been going like.
I know, yeah. You got PTSD with that.
Long Beach, nigga. All right. I guess that's about it. Yeah. Thank you for coming out. The Top Mac Nigga Show is a Bossmack Industries production.